Alright, so of course I had a wonderful Monday, and other than getting interrupted Saturday, I had to go and actually run to one of our commercial properties because our fire alarm wasn't communicating. Well, at least the guy from India that called me said that. So of course I called Johnson Controls, got a technician scheduled for Tuesday. We get out here, he's like, dude, there's nothing wrong with your fire alarm. And he's like, everything is saying it's your burglar alarm. So I'm like, wonderful. So that's the burglar alarm. No power was on. So we got our meter, checked it. No power in the panel. So he's like, all right, that's as far as I go. I'm not an electrician. I'm like, all right, man. Well, I got you covered. So I traced it up, and it goes up to that junction box right there. Of course, there's no power. So I'm like, what the? I'm like, is it a bad breaker? What's going on here? So, of course, I got this panel apart. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's a bad breaker. The burglar used to be right here. And this is the fire alarm panel, and they have these lockout tags. So I'm like, okay, it's a bad breaker. So I run out to my truck. I had a Square D QO breaker, which is this breaker now. And yeah, it's not on the same phase. They're on separate phases. And boom, the panel came back up. Problem is there's also an east and west expansion panel for the alarm. And the west panel is on phase B on here. So phase A was working on here, because at this point I'm like, why is my breaker down here not working before I switch it up here? So I went up to the neutral bar, clamped my meter onto it, and I check phase A, 120, phase B, nothing, phase C, 120. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm like, at this point, that's past my purview of touching anything, in a maintenance regards, because the phase isn't working. Either something in the meter socket's not correct, or a transformer's leg is blown, whatever. So I just opted to move this up here because, now our burglar's back up. So then, of course, we had to call Will Surge Electric, our guys that we use for electricians, and they had to send one of their service techs out, and he's like, yeah, we've been having problems with the meter over there. The meter socket on the B phase is not connecting on the back of the lugs. We ordered a new meter case about a year ago, but then kind of forgot about it, and I'm like, oh man, come on. I'm like, whatever. So we have to schedule a shutdown at this building where they're going to lose half the building of the power, because phase B on one of the meters is down. And what's funny is the meter that is actually down is the most recent meter We Energies has installed. It's like a brand new smart meter. I'll walk you over there and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is the outside of the industrial building we're at. And I'll drive in, kind of give you guys a look around. You see it? There's our alarm technician. So as you can see, we have 200 amp service number 1. Come on, focus. Focus, you fuck. 200 amp service number 2, number 3, number 4. And you can tell that's a new smart meter. That's a newer smart meter, but by the sheen you can tell it's older than this meter. Well, We Energies couldn't give a fuck when they put this new meter to treat the logs with any respect. So, yeah. The socket is now fucked, and that's why we're losing B phase. I'm not going to blame We Energies, but let's be honest, it was working. They changed the meter and now it's not working, but of course, it's your equipment, so they don't give a fuck. And a couple $1,000s later, because we got to change a meter socket. So yeah, that's been my day all day, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.